And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Chaz with Chaz Reviews, and today, well, you can't see the top, my neck and all that, so we're going to be focusing on nails. I'm going to be doing the ASP Quick Dip. You can actually use this. You don't need any type of UV lamp or anything like that, which is really good about it. I am left-handed, so I went ahead and did my right hand first. I think it's okay. It's going to do what I need it to do as far as protecting my nail and adding some color, and I don't have to worry about it coming off. But luckily, since I've already did one hand, it shouldn't be so difficult today to do the second one, although I'm doing it on my opposite hand. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I get different products and check them out and let you guys know what I think. If you've got something that you want me to check out, I can definitely do that. If you want to make sure you don't miss a video whenever I post a video, please hit the bell and like and subscribe to this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So it's a pretty simple process. It is, and I am missing a bottle. Oh, and that's not the right bottle. Oh, 1 second. Alright everybody, sorry about that. I had to locate number 1, but as you see, everybody is here. Okay. This is going to be your number 1, and it's going to be your nail primer. And then Sheila, here we go. Number 1 is going to be your nail primer. Number 2 is going to be the nail base and top coat. What I've learned on number 2 is that you want to make sure, because wherever you stick it is exactly where the powder is going to go. I'll tell you what. Another thing that's very important for this is a file. This is just a little file that, I had, but you really need a strong industrial strength one. But for now, this is okay. Like I said, I did the one hand. Overall, I think it's a good product. It's an easy product. It actually, it actually comes with cream soda, which is that color right there. It's going to be kind of like a light cocoa brown, almost like a nude. This is the rose petal, the other color it comes with. It's kind of like a pink. I chose to do, which you can buy this one separately. This is an apple a day, and it's more of a red color, and it gives you this. What I found out yesterday, by doing this, you can actually use like one of the lighter colors like I did with the cream soda. I didn't really like the finish color, so I went ahead and polished over it and did everything else the exact same. To be honest with you, I found that it works best that way if you use your own colors. If you use one of the lighter colors and you find out that's not really working for you, you can literally use any paint you want. Now, this is the one I used yesterday from Sinful Colors. This is actually a short time. It's not going to be, this color isn't going to be around for long. And it is actually called Stoned Crystal Shimmer. And I love, love, love that one. That's a really good one. Okay, but tonight, and this is another color I got, but since it's way, way off, that's color 915 by Sassy and Chic. And the color, I'm not even seeing a name on this one, but it's 915. You can get that one at your local dollar store. You want to make sure that you have a paper towel. And then this one is your brush cleaner. So what I do, I just go ahead and open this, kind of dip that off a little bit. open this up and leave it out because you're going to be using these brushes that you have to clean. I'm going to go ahead and start with my primer. I'm going to show you how fast and easy this is. It takes absolutely no time to dry. Another thing that you might want to do, and I really don't see mine right now, but at the end, if you don't do like a clear coat, it won't be glossy like that. It will be kind of like a matte finish. I didn't really like the matte finish, so yeah, I definitely add it. And you can just use some regular, clear top coat polish for that. So I went ahead and opened up my An Apple a Day. That's going to be the red one, and I'm going to open up the cream soda right here. That's going to be my blonde one. I'm going to put on my ring finger, which is funny that everyone like does mix colors now, but I've been doing this for like, wow, at least 20 years. And so, okay, so I'm just going to say this. But literally, while I went to open this, because obviously this wasn't the one I used, it's still closed. I actually used the petal. While I went to open it, I literally went to pull the whole nail. Okay, this lifted up. So as you see, you just need to be careful with it. That was funny, but I guess you know what? This is actually good. While it's off, I can go ahead and show you how to do a complete nail, and I'll leave a picture with all of them finished so I can go ahead and wrap this video up. So we'll go ahead and start with one. I'm going to open everybody else up. I'm going to open up number 2. I'm going to open up number 3 so they can be at my access. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is the number 1, which is the nail primer. And I'm just going to put it all over my nail. Make sure I go top to bottom all the way to your cuticle there. You want to make sure that you get all of it. And for me, because I don't really see it, I like to make sure it's on there. So I make sure I dip it a couple of times so I can see it. When it's on there, your nail will look a little wet. That's how you know it's on there. And I kind of just shake it a little bit. We're going to go ahead and move on to step 2. Now remember, this is actually going to be your adhesive part, and this is where it's going to stick to your nail. So you want to make sure that you try not to get this on your skin. They have things that you can put on there to not get it on your skin, but I don't have that. I'm just being careful. You want to make sure before you put the stuff on, you want to go ahead and file it in the shape that you want it to be. I noticed last night that using step number 2, like I said, and I repeat, you got to be careful. So I fouled it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. I'm going to go ahead and do number 2. Oh, the thing got stuck. Okay, there we go. And once again, just remember to be careful with number 2, seriously, because it's adhesive. And just make sure you paint it from top to bottom so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going all the way, pushing back to the cuticle, going all the way, making sure I cover it all. I'm also going to go around at the edge of my nail because me personally, I like to keep my nails protected. Just so you know, you can also do this. You can add nail tips to this. I didn't want to do that, so I'm not doing that. When I get my nails done, I always just use my natural nail, so that's what I'm doing now. So yesterday I was dipping it, and I realized that's not really the best thing to do, to dip it. You can, but it wasn't working for me. What I actually do is take this, turn my finger over, and I'm just gonna put it in there. Just dip it in there, dip it out. You can kind of shake it a little bit to get that excess powder off. Also remember that if there's any powder on your finger, that adhesive is not there, so you can literally just wipe off anything that's extra around your finger. See, like that. See, it just comes right off. Now, as you see, as that first dip, all of it didn't get painted. Covered, but it's okay. We just do it again. So at this time, you're going to go ahead and repeat step 2. I'm going to pull this out. And it's not even stuck in there, right? So I better do that first. And this stuff is really, really sticky because it is adhesive. So just be careful with it. Keep that in mind. I literally just got paper towel stuck to my other finger. So yeah. All right. Oh, I'm just going to not use the handle then. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go with the dry parts first. The parts that don't have any color. And make sure that you add some in there before you dip this back in the bottle. I'm making sure to put it everywhere. Before you dip it back in the bottle, you're going to wipe your brush off with your paper towel. Go inside your brush cleaner, which is going to be, you know, kind of like a number 2.5 versus a number 4. And then wipe it out again. And then go ahead and re-dip. We're going to make sure that that number 2 is covered really, really nice because we're about to re-dip again. Okay, so once you get it on there pretty good, see how that's all shiny? We're going to go ahead. Oh, I'm messing up. Put it in there. Wipe it. Put it back. All right, we're going to go ahead and dip it. And yeah, you do have a couple of seconds, so it's all good. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in there. I made sure that it was in there good. I kind of scooped some up with the finger right there, so that's going to be it. You can do this between 2 and 3 times. I learned that the ASP, even though the powder is severely fine, it gets thick, so it's all good, okay? And I do make sure that I have it on the, you see right there, along the nail. I'm going to go ahead and remember it just wipes right off the excess powder that we don't need. It just wipes right off because remember there's no adhesive stuck on there, so there's no reason for it to be stuck on there. You can go ahead, this would be a good time if you want to do a file. You could also wait, that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to put the number 3 on there. And so it's dry right now, and remember you want to go all the way to the top with the number 3. And you see how it just kind of wets it up. Now I'm going to need more of number 3. So I'm going to have to wipe this off with my paper towel. Go in there and dip it. And then do it again. And then let's grab some more number 3. And then go ahead and make sure it's all over the nail. That's going to be like your sealant for it. The one thing that you want to remember is that I forget is the cleaning the polish off. So it pretty much is going to dry like that. I'm going to go ahead and file the little extra pieces that don't need to be there, like on the sides. Because it's not perfect, but it's something that you can do. It's actually not technical at all. Now you do want to make sure you go in just like they do at the nail shop and kind of push your skin down so your skin doesn't stay stuck to it. So you see how it's kind of dry looking? That's exactly the finished product. I don't like it like that, so I put a little top coat, but before it I put the Sinful Colors confetti on there. This is called Flame Game. It's a pretty cute color. I put that one on there. I'm going to go ahead and add that on top right now. When I get done with that, I'm going to add a top coat. Now glitter helps because you see it's kind of got some little chunky pieces. It's not as smooth as I'd like, but you know, at the nail shop when they do it, I think they do a little bit of sanding, but I think it might mess up the color, so I'm not. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and add this. And I'm just going to polish the whole nail just like I would. But you see the difference. That's just halfway, but you see the difference. I like it to have that wet polish look. I don't like the matte finish dry. That's a preference. It's totally up to you what you choose. But once I get it on there good and around the side, get the glitter kind of stationed where I like it. And then go around with my napkin, kind of make sure it's all cleaned up. This doesn't take long to dry at all. You can also take a Q-tip with some fingernail polish remover and just go along the sides. But that's what it looks like finished. And then on top of that, you know, once you get done, if you want to put another just regular top coat, excuse me, base dry, you can do that and it'll look just fine. So that's what I did. That's that one. I'm going to go ahead and do this side. For my ring finger, I'm going to be doing a Love and Beauty by Forever 21. I don't have a color number on this one, but it's a light color. It's one of my older ones. Thank you guys for watching. Do I recommend this product? Yes, I do. Once again, this is ASP Quick Dip. And you can find this at Sally's, at Walmart, and you can also get your other colors from there too, as well as online. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again, and have a great day, great night, whatever you're having. Mwah!